Hello everyone, welcome back. Thanks for your watching. In this video, I will introduce the sensor component. This little thing in my hand is a sensor. A sensor is a device, module, or subsystem whose purpose is to detect events or changes in its environment and send the information to other electronics, frequently a computer processor. A sensor is always used with other electronics, whether as simple as a light or as complex as a computer. Sensors are used in everyday objects, such as touch-sensitive elevator buttons, tactile sensor, and lamps which dim or brighten by touching the base, besides innumerable applications of which most people are never aware. With advances in micromachinery and easy-to-use microcontroller platforms, the uses of sensors have expanded beyond the traditional fields of temperature, pressure, or flow measurement. Moreover, analog sensors such as potentiometers and force-sensing resistors are still widely used. Applications include manufacturing and machinery, airplanes and aerospace, cars, medicine, robots, and many other aspects of our day-to-day life. Generally, it is divided into 10 categories according to its basic sensing function: temperature sensor, photoresistor sensor, gas sensor, touch sensor, magnetic sensor, humidity sensor, sound sensor, radiation sensor, color sensor, and taste sensor. Sensors transform some property of the real world, such as temperature, mass, speed, pressure, etc., to some electrical signal that we can measure. The signal becomes a representation of the property. Commonly, a voltage represents the value of the measured property. All of the temperatures in between can be determined by measuring the voltage and applying the correct scaling factor. Some sensors might use a combination of material properties to transform the measured property into something electrically useful. Now, here is an infrared sensor. An infrared sensor is an electronic instrument that is used to sense certain characteristics of its surroundings. It does this by either emitting or detecting infrared radiation. Infrared sensors are also capable of measuring the heat being emitted by an object and detecting motion. Infrared technology is found not just in industry, but also in everyday life. Televisions, for example, use an infrared detector to interpret the signals sent from a remote control. Passive infrared sensors are used for motion detection systems, and LDR sensors are used for outdoor lighting systems. The key benefits of infrared sensors include their low power requirements, their simple circuitry, and their portable features. This is a temperature sensor. Thermometers may be described as empirical or absolute. Absolute thermometers are calibrated numerically by the thermodynamic absolute temperature scale. Generally, the measurement accuracy is high. These thermometers are often used in everyday life. With the wide application of cryogenic technology in national defense engineering, space technology, metallurgy, electronics, food, medicine, and petrochemical industries, and the study of superconducting technology, low-temperature thermometers measuring temperatures below 120 K have been developed, such as cryogenic gas thermometers and vapor pressure thermometers, acoustic thermometer, paramagnetic salt thermometer, quantum thermometer, low-temperature thermal resistance, and low-temperature thermocouple. Sensors are used in a variety of ways. Every time there is a need for observation, a new type of sensor will come out. Applications include industrial production, space development, ocean exploration, environmental protection, resource survey, medical diagnosis, and biology, even cultural relics protection and other extremely broad areas. It is no exaggeration to say that from the space to the ocean and various complex engineering systems, almost every modern project cannot be separated from the sensors. If you need it or would like to know more about it, come to utsource.net. Utsource electronic components shopping platform. Over 10 years of service in more than 180 countries and regions around the world. We are professional, definitely worthy of your trust. We are awaiting your visit.